Hey guys, Joshua Peterson here, Peterson Electric. A lot of people, this video is done in January of 2019. A lot of people want to install just some simple plugs for their basement and do some simple lighting, and they don't have intentions to try to finish it later. I think a flaw in the code book is that we should be arc faulting basements, in my opinion. I don't know why they're not, but if they're unfinished, they do not typically want us to arc fault. This is a situation where they're retired. They never want to finish the basement. They were dead set on that, asked them several times. It's basically just an area to hang out for the grandkids and some storage for Christmas. So this is kind of my suggestion if you're going to do that. Better than having extension cords all over the place like they did. I did GFCI everything. I could arc fault it, but I'd have to use a combination type plug because in the panel they only have half spots available. So anyways, this is just simple LED lights that we hung. And then anything that is less than 8 foot on a cement wall has to be protected in a conduit with a box grounded, GFCI protection for the sump pump here. And that daisy chains all the way to here, to that wall, to that fourplex, and then ends over here in that duplex. And those are all the cords there that we hung for him, wrapped up when he's done. And then we repositioned some lights, did a new three-way there. So technically, if you add to a circuit and modify it, then you're supposed to arc fault or add a new circuit. But the failure of 210.b or 210.12b is that they do not talk about a new circuit in a basement. So any which way, if you want to arc fault it, feel free to do it. They told me they don't run any space heaters. So that was really the only concern I have. It's really just for the clock light right there, and also just for a couple general things like maybe a workbench. So if you're looking at doing like a wood shop, that is a suggestion that I have to make sure that if you have a panel in the basement in that area, that has to have its own room. The code doesn't really talk about wood shops being like a hobby. It basically means that it's a full-time operation. Even if you have a dust collector, you're not supposed to have a panel in that area of that dust. And a lot of times in the basement or the garage, I have those requests all the time, and we want to make sure that that's safe over time and done properly. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us. Hopefully that helped you out on how to get some simple plugs and conduit, whatnot, through the basement. We do that stuff all the time. Thanks.